are using here the two components. One component is passing by another component. So you can see in the app.js we are using two components. One is user info and another is with user. So by the help of with user, so here we will define this as a user info with loader. This is the new name of this with user. So this is the first component. Inside this component we are passing the user info component and with the user id, so it will print that particular user id, user info. So we go to with user. Here is the with user component. So inside this you can see we are using the react use state for state props and axios for loading the data. So export constant we are passing the component. So component here is with user HOC, higher order component. So this is first, this will be called, and user id is passing. So you can see component is with user. Here also with user component is user info. So with user, and it will return the arrow function where we passing the props is component and user id. So here the user use state is null initially, so there is no user is printing. Inside this you, by the help of use effect, we are printing the data. So it will print users slash user id. So whatever user id we are passing, it will print that user info here. And set user is response dot data, and after that return the component. What is the component is the user info. This is the user info component props passing of which user, which is equal to user, which we defined here. So it will return the props and the user. And if we go to app.js, you can see with user we are passing user info and user id 234. So and you can see we are getting the data here.